with my Mercedes Benz 2008 C300. As you already know, this is what was going on with it. It's the locking mechanism for the steering wheel. When this goes out, your car won't start. So actually had to take it apart and send my good friend Gary my ignition, which it's right there already, and I had to send him my key. In return, what he went ahead and did was program this emulator. So basically what this does is basically a bypass. So you won't have to install this or buy this. Now this part is around $400 or $500, I believe, and it still has to be programmed, supposedly by Mercedes Benz. So I took the emulator route. This right here is that emulator, and we're gonna see if it turns on. Pretty sure you don't need that steering wheel or steering column put in it. So there it is.
We have somebody send us their EIS, electronic ignition switch, and they send our key. And shout out to our buddy Ivan Velasquez. He's one of our subscribers, and they give us an opportunity. He gave us an opportunity to work on his car, and let's get it done. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so this is our setup. We'll be using the Autel Im508 with the G box and XP400 Pro right here, and that's what we're gonna use to program this emulator. So what that does is these three, your EIS, electronic ignition switch, and your key, must all program together with the ESL, electronic steering lock. But this one goes bad. The factory always goes bad. So once that goes bad, we can replace it with the emulator. So what it does is to mimic this piece to communicate to these three, the other two, so you can start your car. And you will have a message when you put this in your ignition in your car. Right here, you can't even turn it, and it will tell you to remove your key from the ignition. And it tells you even the locks and unlock still works, but it cannot start the car. So we're gonna show you how we're gonna program this with this setup we have, the Autel Im508. All right. Okay, before we start, the first thing I want to do is to check if the key is in good working condition, and the EIS is in good working condition. Because if one of these is not working, we won't be able to program the emulator. So first, we can go to our Autel programmer. Let me focus that real quick. Let me get a good focus right here. Let me see. There you go. All right, let's go to emo. Accept. Then let's go to Mercedes Benz. Then I'm going to go to the manual selection. Then it's a C class, 2008 to 14, because it's a 2008. There you go. Then press yes. And let's go to control unit. From here, we have this EIS tools. can go to the, we can actually try the key first. Let's go to key. Go to key. Let's let me back up a little bit. You got the key. Let's try the IR and read key information. We can do read key information. Please insert the key into the IR keyhole, which is right here. Let's insert it there. Then, okay. So communicating. So that's the information that we have for this key. And that still doesn't tell you 100% that it's working, but you have information, which is good. So let's go back and we can key frequency if you like to. And said pressed it near your, there you go, it says 315 megahertz. All right, that's okay. Then let's go back. Go back. And this one, let's go test the EIS. EIS tools. There you go. And this one, let's go ahead. Right here it said test EIS status. Let's click that one. We have a G box, so let's go on bench G box. Okay. Let's go follow the wiring diagram. This one we have from your EIS, it will show you right there. The 204, this W204, which is right here. W204. And let's follow that diagram. As you can see, we go this way, and then there's like 10 pin connector, top ground, and you have the red is the power, and you get the green and yellow one. So let's go ahead, connect it here. Let me go ahead, connect it for you guys real quick. All right, so we got the wiring connected to our EIS and everything are labeled. Just follow that diagram. The black one is the ground, and there's label right here on top, and you have the power plus 12 volt, and the green one is labeled here. It says CAN. Here you go, CAN L14, and you got a yellow one which is the CAN H6. So once all that connected, you can go ahead, escape, then escape. Then we can go ahead, go to test EIS status on bench G-box. So before we go there, we have these connected, right? And this is, what is this? Let me go back. The wiring diagram. 204. Yeah, this one is the DB15. These are the wires, a bunch of wires. DB15 go into the G box. And the power source here is connected. You see the green light. And the OBD connector is connected on top of our IM508. And then this USB APC 101 right here connected to our XP400 Pro right here. So all right, that's the setup. Let's go back. Then keep going back. Then let's go test EIS status on bench G box. Press OK. Test EIS status. Turn the ignition on. So we have plug it, then turn it on, and press OK. So communicating, it says current EIS type is 204, so that's good. It's connecting. And let's go ahead and test the key. What we're gonna do is let's remove this key. Test working key. The EIS type W204, okay. say, okay, let me, please insert the key into IR keyhole in the programmer. Press it here, then yes. Communicating, just be patient because this one sometimes takes a while to communicate. As you can see right here, that one is blinking, and then now it says, so yeah, please insert the key into the EIS and remove key 3 times, and then insert 1, 2, 3 and leave it on, leave it inside, then press yes. Please insert the key into the IR keyhole again. So let's remove it, IR keyhole, and press yes. Then communicating, now it's reading the yes. See, it says this key is working key of the vehicle key. So key position 3. So this key we have is good. It match our EIS. So this one is good. Then press OK. So we're done for that. And the next thing we're gonna do is let's go ahead and read the EIS data. And that's where you can tell if this is really good, in a good working condition with all the information here. So let's read the EIS data. And we're using the OBD. Let's read through OBD, but we're using on-bench G-box. Then W204. Let's go to the wiring diagram. W204. Same one. So let's go back. Then on-bench G-box, W204. Show you the diagram here again. Press OK. Then now it's reading the EIS. This is your EIS right here. That's the information that we need to load it here, to write in the emulator. I already saved this, so I don't need to save it again. So press OK. And say, do you want to save the current EIS data? No, because you can press yes. Let's go ahead and press yes. Press yes. So that's the file. Make sure that's your file name, and you'll know the time because there will be a timestamp in there. So let's hit OK. So that is saved. We can go escape again. Keep escaping. Then the next thing that we need to do is to find the password, to get the password. To get the password is you need to go to add a key, and we need to go to add the key. All right, so to get the password, we need to do the add key. Let's go add a key. Then let's go to on-bench G-box and use the, let's check the wiring diagram. What it's gonna look like, W204. So the same one. So we'll just go back. Let's go back. So on-bench G-box, W204. And same wiring diagram, okay. And this one will take a while to get the password. So read the EIS data. Let's go begin. Make sure you have a good internet connected, Wi-Fi, because that's what you need to connect to the server. So that's success. It's detecting frequency. Put the ignition key close to the programmer. So right here, this is the original key. Then press anything. See, you just press 1. Please insert the ignition. Let me see what it says. Please insert the ignition key to the IR keyhole. So we're gonna press that. Then press OK. And this communicating, we still have it. Is the ignition key a smart key? I don't think it's a smart key. Smart key is like where you know how to put this in a ignition switch. You just like start the car, but So press no, and that's it. We got a key information right here. Let's press OK. So now it says read blank key information. So detecting frequency, put the blank key close to, so you need a blank key for this. We're not making a key, but we're just gonna use a blank key. So let's say press 1, blank key frequency not detected. Let's do it again, retest. Okay, let's retest. There you go. Now it's saying please insert the blank key in the IR keyhole. So let's put it here, put it right here, then press OK. So it's communicating. This is just like reading. So we just need to get the password. Once we have the password, then we can continue to program the emulator. Is there a key password? I actually have the password, but let's go ahead, for the sake of the video, let's just say no password. Press OK to end the partial calculation process. Okay. So it's gonna calculate the password. This one sometimes takes a while. Okay, and that's the process. Is insert the ignition key to the EIS. Wait for the 5 seconds. Put the ignition key out. Insert the ignition. Okay, this is gonna show you everything. Let's go begin. It says after the key password is calculated, it may be required to insert and remove the ignition. Okay, insert the ignition key into the EIS. Put the key in the EIS. Okay, we got 5 second countdown. Pull the ignition key out. Okay, press OK. Let's see. Go, just be patient. And you're just gonna follow the instructions. Make sure everything is good, and you're not touching any of the wires here, so you won't have any problem. And it's always up to the server how long it'll take to communicate, so you better have a good Wi-Fi or hotspot to do this. Okay, that's success. Insert the ignition key to the EIS. Wait for 2 seconds. Okay, put it there, and then OK. 2 seconds. All right, it says please confirm whether the key can turn in the on position. Okay, dust can turn on. Click OK, and then let's press OK. And then it says after pulling the ignition key out, insert into the IR keyhole. So remove this, put in the IR keyhole, then OK. So now it's communicating. Getting password in progress, and this one might take a while. It says please wait. The whole process takes about 10 to 30 minutes. It may take longer, it depends. I've seen it took 45 minutes, 27 minutes. So this is the waiting process here. And as long as everything is set up same, your wires and EIS still connected, your key is still in the IR keyhole, and you're just gonna keep waiting. All right, we need to come back on this one. All right, we got the password done. So that's the password. It actually took just 5-7 minutes, so that's pretty quick. So then let's press OK. Let's press OK, and insert the ignition key into the EIS and wait for 30 seconds. So let's just put the key in the EIS. Technically, we don't need to do all this because we just need the password. We're not making a key. We're just making it, trying to get the password. so we can program this emulator. And after this, we're just gonna press escape. We're not gonna do any learning, key learning or anything like that. All right, it's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's good to go. Password calculation complete, as you can see. Completed. Let's press OK. Then we can just go. So we're not gonna generate key file. It says here, generate key file. Please wait. And I could just cancel that one. Let's just wait till it reads something. Then right there, please insert the key blank. So I'm not gonna insert anything. Just all you gotta do is press OK, and it will say something. It's an error, and then you just cancel it. We'll see. Okay, see that? We can just cancel that one. Cancel. So now we have the password calculated. We have the EIS file loaded. We can just escape. Make sure you want to exit. Okay. Then escape. This one. There you go. Oh shoot. So you just go keep escaping that one. There you go. Then we're going to ESL tools. That's where we're gonna program the emulator. Then we're gonna check the w204. Does it have a G-box? Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is write an ESL data. We can write it. Okay, write an ESL data. That's where we're going. But from there, see that it's not connected. So what we're gonna do is make sure get the right wiring in it. Let me show you. There you go, wiring diagram right here. Then go 204 again, W204, and we'll be following this one right here. So it's pretty much the same on your EIS is the same, except for adding that red wire, adding on top of that. Show you right here, pointing up, and you have this right here. See that? So the red on top, and you have the ground on the left bottom, and then the right bottom is the K line. All right, let me connect the wires. All right, so we did not touch anything on the EIS, but we added right here, as you can see, 2 positive red wire on top and ground wire on the bottom left, and the K line, we have this wire right here. This is the K line, and it goes to your G box that it says K7. Show you right there, K7 right here. So put it there. So once you have that, make sure you be a little bit more organized than me. So that's, see that? So then you escape. Go ahead, escape. Then we can go ahead and start through W204 again. Has G-box been used? Yes. Then let's go write the ESL data. So we have it connected to our emulator. We're gonna write it ESL data. So now it's connecting, it's reading the ESL data. And this is a little process too, may take a little while, but like what I said, you gotta have a good Wi-Fi for this. We have to load the EIS data that we have downloaded a while ago and transfer it to the emulator. Okay, just press OK. And then from here, I go to the EIS right here. And I do have the EIS right here. And this is the data that I have, the most recent one that I have right here. So we'll click that one. It says okay, press OK. So now it's loading the file to the emulator. Let's see. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but I think maybe like 2 minutes or less. There we go. Press OK again, and then there's the key password that we calculated a while ago. I have it saved already. Either you type it or I have it saved here. Press that and press OK. There you go. Now it's writing to ESL data. So you can see right here, it's red, and actually it went green a while ago. See, succeed in writing. Okay, just press OK. Then we can actually, now we can read it if we have something and read the ESL data. So you can see this one is turned green, it's reading it. That means there's something in here now that's communicated with connected, same with the EIS we have and the key. You should have the same information that for this EIS to your ESL. I think it might take the same time to process it for reading it. Because if nothing there you go. See that? That's the data that we have. Press OK. I'm not saving it. Do you want to save the ESL data? Well, I'd go ahead and save it. I think if you want to save it, you want me to save it. Alright. So OK, save that. Now that's it, guys. So that one is already programmed. This one is already programmed to your ESL emulator, and your EIS and key are all programmed together. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna test it if it's in working condition. Alright guys, so this is the one I'm gonna use. This is the ELV EIS gateway. So it will replicate like same as you're in the car. That you are like it's like everything is installed in the car. So we have a lot of wires here for different kind of model, but we'll be using this ELV 204. So the same as this is for the 204. We have 204 there. Let's go ahead and connect this here. Show you. And connect this here. And connect our emulator. Alright. Then turn it on. As you can see, now it's red. Yeah. Then if I press this, put this in the car, in the key, it's green. See that? And it's all green. That means that's good to go. Do it again. So this is all programmed all together. And go watch out for my separate video for this. And that's how you program the emulator to your Mercedes Benz C-Class 300 2008. This is a W204. I hope you enjoy it and like my video. go ahead, like this video and subscribe, and I will have a lot of videos for you guys. And thank you for the support, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, what's going on? This video is a shout out to my good friend Gary Zape from out there from Greensboro, North Carolina. I was having a problem with my Mercedes Benz 2008 C300. As you already know, this is what was going on with it. It's the locking mechanism for the steering wheel. When this goes out, your car won't start. So actually had to take it apart and send my good friend Gary my ignition, which it's right there already, and I had to send him my key. In return, what he went ahead and did was program this emulator. So basically what this does is basically a bypass. So you won't have to install this or buy this. Now this part is around $400 or $500, I believe, and it still has to be programmed, supposedly by Mercedes Benz. So I took the emulator route. This right here is that emulator, and we're gonna see if it turns on. Pretty sure you don't need that steering wheel or steering column put in it. So. There it is. All systems go. Got it going. You can see that emulator and its wonders. Mercedes-Benz was quoting me $1,400. And there it is in working condition. So I want to send a shout out to him, Mr. Gary. Appreciate you, buddy. There's his address, and that's where his shop is at. If y'all need somebody to take care of y'all's Mercedes Benz, if y'all having problems with this ESL, I believe it's called, man, y'all give my good buddy a shout out, or go out there and give him a shout out right there on the messenger on his YouTube channel, and he'll get y'all taken care of. Everything's a go. Mr. Gary, I appreciate you, buddy. You got a customer for life. Thank you, sir.